Let me take you to the Dubai Air Show, and then gonna have a look why the eVTOL stocks are crashing and what does it mean. Hey up everyone, welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. I'm Vaz. Do you know what time it is? It's time to start talking eVTOLs. We've got our Saturday live eVTOL special. Let's not beat around and let's quickly get to the main topic, which is Dubai Air Show. This will not have similar structure to what we had before. I will just, there's multiple subtopics for the Dubai Air Show. I will just follow this and and then I will engage with you in the chat as well. So if you have any questions, any comments, fire them away wherever your chat window is. Mine is usually below me, but wherever your chat window is, fire your questions and comments away. I'm gonna go through the Dubai Air Show. I'll tell you how much money has been spent in the Dubai Air Show, beyond your imagination. I will tell you what eVTOL players presented themselves in the Dubai Air Show as well, and then I'm gonna have a look at stocks and the stock prices and stock charts. I don't have any eVTOL stock ready, but let me give you a little preview. How about Archer? How about Archer for $7? How about that? Well, we will get to that very shortly. So, what have we got on today's menu? Dubai Air Show, the Middle East's premier stage for global aviation. I'll read this out because I think it's nicely structured introduction, and then we'll get to the main topic. Every 2 years, the world's most powerful aviation forces converge on Dubai for an event that does more than showcase aircraft. It defines the future of flight. The Dubai Air Show, held in at Al Maktoum International Airport, 17th to 21st November. So it literally just ended yesterday. Is where billion-dollar orders, and that's literally billion-dollar orders. When you see the number, you're gonna be blown away. Billion orders. Dollar orders are inked, military alliances are signaled, and breakthrough technologies from eVTOLs and autonomous systems to hydrogen propulsion and next-gen wide bodies make their global debut. Am I saying that right? Over the decades, Dubai Air Show has become the industry's ultimate proving ground, a place where ambition meets engineering and where nations and manufacturers reveal exactly how they intend to shape the skies tomorrow. Here is this is our Saturday newsletter. There's a link to today's show. You could have got this about an hour before the show. This is our own news outlet. It's not only about news, it's about analysis, it's about deep dives, topics, and sometimes you get a special like today. You get a special for the Dubai Air Show. And I tried to dig out as much information for you as I could. I didn't go to the Dubai Air Show. I was planning to go. I was eventually planning to go with Sensei, believe it or not, but it didn't materialize in the end. And at least I will make it up to you this way. So the Dubai Air Show is one of the world's most influential aviation and aerospace events. It's one of the top three biggest air shows in the world. Or they are considered the top three. One is obviously Dubai Air Show. The other one is Paris Air Show, which I managed to go this year. And the next one is Farnborough. I always say it wrong. I always pronounce it wrong. So hopefully I'm saying it right. Farnborough in the United Kingdom. And I will be there next year for you. Every of these air shows are biennial, held every 2 years. It also makes them unique because they are not a yearly event. So Dubai Air Show definitely stress on new technologies and big emphasis on the advanced air mobility and flying taxis. I can see your comments coming through. Trixie is so excited about Archer buying under $7. I'll get to that very shortly. Can see people coming in. Thank you for joining. You are watching Saturday live eVTOL show. We are currently covering the Dubai Air Show, as you can see above me here. But we will get... Oh, you can't see it because it's not in the title. Okay. We are covering the Dubai Air Show, and then in about 15-20 minutes, we'll be talking about eVTOL stocks crashing. And I'll give you another teaser. How about Joby under $13? How about that? Well, we'll get to that very shortly. So first launched in 1986. That's now 4 decades of Dubai Air Show. It's picked up by the 2000, by the noughties. It had become one of the big 3 air shows I already explained, Farnborough and Paris. But with a uniquely Mid-East flavor and emphasis on ground reveals, bold aircraft orders, and sweeping strategic partnerships. And we will get to it very shortly. I will explain how that the amount of aircraft ordered this week is beyond my imagination. So you can see the outside, the outdoors, very well structured, very busy with large, huge aircraft as well. Let's continue, and we will get to the numbers. I'll keep saying it, but you will, when you see the numbers, you will be blown away. Dubai Air Show is not merely an exhibition, it is a barometer of global aerospace confidence. The United Arab Emirates uses the platform to demonstrate its growing influence in aviation, defense, aerospace manufacturing, and how autonomous systems and AI-enhanced aviation technologies. And I will show you just this. Let me just show you this. The Dubai airport. Let me quickly bring this up. This is a live show. This is not a pre-recorded video, so it's a bit more relaxed in terms of structure and scene transition and you name it. So that's why I'm now trying to find a video which I shared with you on my X recently. Let me quickly bring this up to you in the very second. I've got a look at this beauty, and this is the proof. This is the evidence why Dubai Air Show is considered what it's considered. This is the Dubai airport, and this is the concept of what it's supposed to look like in the future. Look at the size of it. Look at the sheer scale of that. Look at the aircraft. Just for measure, for comparison, this is I believe this is the Airbus A380. Yeah. You can't see it, but in the middle, I think, and the middle bottom as well, I think is the A380, the biggest commercial aircraft currently. So just to give you a bit of an idea of the scale, what are the plans? And United Arab Emirates, they are not beating around when it comes to the future. We will get to that very shortly. So it acts as deal signing arena, often reveals some of the world's largest commercial aircraft orders. Function as a diplomatic stage with military delegations and government officials. We'll get to that very shortly as well. Serves as technology showcase, highlighting innovations from hydrogen propulsion, hybrid electric systems, and to drone swarms. Big emphasis on defense as well. And it provides a launchpad for advanced air mobility. And this was one of the main themes of the Dubai Air Show. In a sense, Dubai Air Show has become where aviation's future is demonstrated, debated, and often purchased. And just to quickly give you a flavor of who presented in Dubai Air Show. The Dubai Air Show is known for its exceptional flying displays where fighter jets, commercial aircraft, aerobatic teams, and now eVTOLs perform, well, one eVTOL performs high-profile demonstrations before global media and government representatives. The static and aerial exhibitions typically include: we had commercial aviation hall, passenger aircraft. We had strong emphasis on defense and military. Obviously, unmanned aerial vehicles. That's the new market mover. Drones and large drones. That's the biggest. And drone combat technology. Drone inceptors. Let's put it this way: drone inceptors. That's a big theme of the coming years, and Dubai Air Show was resonating and echoing this very well. Advanced air mobility. We had our favorites: and I can now see I snuck in. I'm not not showing this on the screen, sorry. And I can now see I snuck in Lilium by mistake. That shouldn't have been here. That should have been Zuri. I thought I corrected it, but it didn't. So we had Joby Aviation, Archer Aviation, EHang, Vertical Aerospace. We had EVTL Mobility. We had Zuri as well, and we also emphasize regulators and vertiport operators. Dubai's aim to launch commercial air taxi services by 2026 gives this section special significance. The first ever public Dubai demo flights by Joby mark historic turning point. We had Space Pavilion as well, and we had the actual vertiport and the airport, the vertiport built into the airport and infrastructure hall as well. There was a lot of startups and future technologies as well. AI aviation systems, that will be a big thing by the end of the decade. Digital twins already happening. Basically, you have simulation, you have digital copy of your structure, of your physical structure, and then you can simulate and you can demonstrate the efficiency, and you name it. Predictive maintenance, hydrogen and hybrid powertrains, that will be a big one next decade as well. Simulation and pilot training systems, and cyber security for aviation. Right, who took part? Who was there? So we had Airbus, Boeing, Embraer, the magnificent three. I know Embraer is slightly behind, but Embraer is fairly catching Airbus and Boeing up. They are not falling behind. The gap between Airbus and Boeing and Embraer is narrowing, and I quite like Embraer, what they have been doing. They have been delivering good product recently, and Embraer is also a parent company, or the parent company of Eve Air Mobility, so one of the eVTOL operators. We had Comac, Dassault, Bombardier, Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman, BAE Systems, just the legacy manufacturers. We also had eVTOL manufacturers. So again, Joby, Archer, EHang, Vertical Aerospace took part, Eve Air Mobility took part in some of the panels, Zuri, a lot of Chinese startups, and Skyports and other vertiport operators. Engine makers, Rolls-Royce, GE Aerospace, Pratt & Whitney, Safran, space and industry leaders as well. United Arab Emirates Space Agency, European Space Agency, NASA, and satellite operators and launch companies. In example, Redwire had a nice stand in there. And I think they announced a new big contract. I think it's like 40 billion worth contract with DARPA for low orbit satellites. So again, more and more news. Airlines, we had the legacy, Mid East airliners, Emirates, Etihad, Fly Dubai, Qatar Airways, Saudia, and dozens of African and Asian carriers. Funny enough, this was pivoting around the Mid East, Asia, and Africa. There were not many American and not many European operators or airlines as well. It's quite interesting. And defense ministries, representatives from more than 80 countries.
At David Hensley 3009 donated $2 through a super chat. Sorry.
Thank you,
to
David.
interrupt, Vance.
And yeah, you know what? Let's finish this. Representatives from more than 80 countries attend, making this a major diplomatic and procurement venue. Right, let's get to the chat. We've got some. I could see it coming through. I just wanted to finish, but let's now focus on Martyn and Leah. I'll break the show and I will go back. I'm not breaking the show. I'll break the topic and we'll go back. So we've got Sam. I haven't seen you on my show yet. Thank you for joining, or maybe I don't remember. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I had some technical issues with my camera. Martyn is here. Trixie is here. He was here first, I believe. My checkmate. Ahoy. Ricardo is here as well. Good morning, banana heads. I love it. Trixie is excited. Archer 47, yes. Next one is the extra channel. There's a lot of interesting videos. When I always have to redirect the event I'm doing to the following event, and I redirected it to the extra channel, and I'm like, oh, did I really miss this? You will see. Sensei was talking about I'm not telling you, you will check it out. We replay our previous shows on our extra channel. Abby is here, thank you for joining. David Hensley, thank you for joining. Mike is here as well. Good. Glad to see Mike is good. Martyn is in the chat. Yes. Martyn, how's Leah, Martyn? Hey Martyn, hope Leah's doing well, says Chris Carpenter and Mike. And Martyn has a message. Leah is having her surgery today. General anesthesia. So we'll be at the hospital all day. I will be waiting all day. So hope to go online from my phone to be with you. Well, Martyn, I told you, I wish you all the best. Everything will be all right. I know Leah is a warrior. Everything will be okay. Sam will be praying for Leah and Martyn. Good luck to Leah and you, says Trixie. Prayers to Leah, yeah, and David, sorry to interrupt Vaz, prayers for Leah, yes, definitely. Tim Rogers is here, wow, good morning, Tim. Martyn, best of luck with Leah's surgery, yes, definitely. Mike is praying for Leah. David, don't go breaking the show now. I'm not gonna break the show, don't worry. Thank you, Val, good morning, and thank you for your coverage. Thank you, Mike and Tim Rogers. Prayers for Leah, yes. What is going on with Vertical Aerospace? We'll get to that shortly in a few minutes. What's going on with Vertical Aerospace? Vertical Aerospace is for sale. I'll get to that very shortly. Trixie, Vaz, I'm so sad that things like court is happening with eVTOL. Yeah, I will not talk about it today. I will talk about it next week. I wanna read through the filing. I got access to the court filing, and I want to go through it first and understand it myself, rather than trying to gather pieces of information from everyone else. So stand by, please. Give me a bit of time. I need to look into it, and I'll give you my perspective. Prayers for Leah. Yeah, let's give it out to Martyn and Leah. Prayers for Leah. Everything will be all right, Martyn. Break the show, says Mike. Well, Mike is here, so I might as well break it when Mike is here. Love it. Right, so why Dubai Air Show matters in 2025 and beyond. We've got it's a forecasting tool for future fleet composition, a window into upcoming geopolitical shifts in aerospace, a market thermometer for commercial and defense expenditure, a staging ground for advanced air mobility, hybrid electric aircraft, and new energy propulsion, a place where investors, innovators, and regulators announce the next decade of innovation. Let's go through the numbers. I see Mike's comment. Let's go through the numbers. So Emirates, the biggest, they took the center stage of the air show, and I tell you why. 73 aircraft. 65, obviously the legacy airline of the United Arab Emirates. 65 Boeing 777-9, value of $38 billion. 8 Airbus A350-900, value $3.4 billion. And the top up to bring total Airbus commitment to 73 aircraft. Fly Dubai as well. Look at this. 75 Boeing 737 MAX. Value of $13 billion. Includes 75 more in option as well. I can see that, Mike. 150 Airbus A321neo. It's only a memorandum of understanding, but this can materialize in massive order worth $24 billion. And it's a first major Airbus order It could be the first major Airbus order in airline history. And they are also, this is important because they are shifting from all Boeing to up to 150 Airbus aircraft as well. It's very interesting. Etihad Airways. 6 Airbus A330-900neo, 7 Airbus A350-1000, and 3 Airbus A350F cargo aircraft. A big push into next-gen efficient wide bodies, additional 9 A33neo and 4 A320neo in via Avalon leasing as well. Gulf Air, 15 numbers of Boeing 787 Dreamliner firm orders plus 3 options. $7 billion. Ethiopian Airlines, 19 aircraft, 11 Boeing 737-8, 6 Airbus A350-900 and 2 of them via Novus Aviation Leasing. Air Senegal, 9 Boeing 737 MAX 8. Air Europa, up to 40 numbers, Airbus A350-900. It's only memorandum of understanding, but if it materializes, that's worth of 11 billion euros. Silky Way West, we've got A350 cargo version, 2 of them. We also have Burak Air, 10 A320neos worth of 1.2 billion roughly. Uzbekistan Airways with 6 Airbus. We've got Air Côte d'Ivoire, 4 Embraer plus 8 optional. We've got Flyzair, 3 Boeing 737 MAX 8. We've got Marabu Airlines, 4 Airbuses A320neo. India One Air with DHC-6 Twin Otter. You have the aircraft in the picture here. That's for short for regional connectivity. And we also have Morocco buying 10 Airbus H225M helicopters, which you can see here in the picture. And Bristow Group, the biggest commercial operator or the biggest commercial fleet of helicopters or rotorcraft, is buying 5 Airbus H160. What does it all add up to? Well, let's now go through it. 502 aircraft. 502 aircraft ordered in 1 week on the show. I think in Paris Air Show it was high 200s. I think it was top of 200. I mean the better end of 200, if I remember right. So just for comparison, and the worth, the headline value is about $114 billion. $114 billion. How about that? How about that? That's a massive number. So Emirates leads in wide body spending, Fly Dubai leads in volume, Etihad leads in balance renewal. Airbus secures the largest show-wide tally in units. Why is this important? Because this is creating a backlog for the manufacturers, for Airbus, for Boeing, for Embraer and others. You can see hundreds of aircraft is creating massive backlog. That means revenue. That means revenue for the companies in the coming years. And that's great. It's not only the parent companies, it's the suppliers, it's the whole chain, it's the tier 1, tier 2, the whole chain. If these companies are profitable, then it can affect the eVTOL market as well. Especially with Boeing, who are the parent company of Wisk Air Mobility. Binky Bong Bike. Do you want me to show you Binky Bong Bike? Do you want me to show you Binky Bong Bike? Really? Really? So we are talking about people buying, not people, airlines buying hundreds of aircraft, and you want to see Binky Bong Bike. Okay. I just put in search Binky. No, it's called Volano. Volonote airbag. Okay, let's have a... It's Martyn's fault, you know? I was gonna talk serious business today. It's Martyn's fault. Okay, let's have a look at Binky Bong bike. Where's the video? There we go. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you? The mighty, the mysterious, the cool and sexy Binky Bong bike. That was rubbish. That was rubbish. Oh yeah, of course it's your fault, Mike and Martyn. You both. You are to blame. Thank you very much for completely breaking and tearing the show apart. Right, that's the Binky Bong bike, as we call it. Everyone loves it. That's like Saturday rolling theme. It's like, I know what you're doing, Martyn. I know what you're doing. Martyn is now paying me back all his music shows when I was winding him up and saying, play ya ding dong, play ya ding dong. Yeah, and Martyn is saying it's giant probe. Yeah. Could this be used for medical purposes, Martyn? Do you think this could be used for medical purposes? In emergency, by emergency services in very difficult, in areas with very difficult access. Do you think this could be used? What does the probe do? It's a lance, Martyn. I told you last time, it's a lance. You can do dueling. You can put two aircraft against each other, and you can sort of try to knock the other one off. Now there are sensors. There's a pressure sensor, and I think that's for airspeed as well. So yeah, that's the Binky Bong bike. Yeah, pain is in the air. Pain is in the air tonight. Okay, so that's the Binky Bong bike. Basically, what this is, it's a jet turbine engine. You are sitting on a jet turbine and a fuel tank, and that's it. Save as houses. Now there's a lot of on a serious note, there is a lot of safety measures, safety precautions. The price tag of it, I had a look. The price tag is stupid. The price tag is stupid. But I had a look, and I will show you shortly. But you have multiple. What do you say? What do you call it? Safety. Let's call it safety measures, safety systems. It's not that you are literally sitting on a jet engine, on a jet turbine, but then you control it, leaning forward, backward. So that was the Binky Bong bike. Let's have a look if I can find you the price tag. Because I don't remember. I just know it was steep. Volonote air bike cost. Yeah. Let's have a look at the website. Right, are you ready? So have a look. This little piece of kit can cost you almost $1 million. Wow. Almost $1 million. And then you have reservation, you have your deposit, then delivery. Compared, if I could choose between this and Jetson Aero, I don't know. Let me know in the chat if you like this one. If you like this one better, or if you like better this one. Jetson, not Jetson 1. It's Jensen. Jetson 1. Or would you rather fly this one? I would probably rather fly. Well, looking at the price tag, I would definitely rather fly this one. Let me find a good video for you. From Jetson directly. Bear with me. I'm just trying to find a nice video for you. Oh, this could be. Oh no, let me show you Parmalaki, the CEO of Unreal Technologies, the biggest defense animal in the world currently, probably, bought one. And he was one of the first commercial, one of the first customers who got his delivered. He said Palmer said that it took him like 40 minutes to learn the controls and the basics, and then he took her for a spin right away. So, would you rather fly Binky Bong bike, or would you rather fly this? Which costs about, currently the price tag is just below $200,000. And I would say it's got probably more safety measures as well. This one has got a parachute in the back, so it ejects as soon, obviously, when something goes wrong, can be manually, or there are some events that can trigger it. So it's got a parachute in the back. It's got nice frame that's protecting you as well. You've got redundancy. You have 8 rotors. So if something goes wrong, you sort of can carry out safely emergency landing. Whilst if you sit on a Binky Bong bike and you fly too high and you have a critical failure. Yeah, so I can imagine doing my weekly shopping in this. I can imagine pulling up to Tesco's, just literally sitting in my garden, sitting into this, flying literally over the field to my local Tesco, parking in the car park, doing my shopping, then checking in the back and taking off. That's what I would love to do for my $200,000 worth of this aircraft. Right. Which one do you prefer? Which one do you like better? Binky Bong bike or Jetson 1? Which one? Let me know. Let me know. Mike says, I can do my shopping walking. Thank you. Right, let's get back to business. You know what? I've got a poll running. We've got quite a few votes. So let's close this poll and open a new one. So, how do you see next week in the markets? Is it going to be a red week, green week, going sideways, or undecided? Last 10 seconds to cast your votes, those who didn't know about the poll. 5, 4, 3. Okay, no more votes coming in anyway. So I'm closing it. So, 46% of you think we're going to have a red week next week. 24% sideways, 24% green, and 6 undecided. Me personally, I don't know. I'm undecided. I am undecided. Let me open a new poll. Binky Bong bike. Binky Bong bike. Or what are we gonna, what are we gonna call this? Or shopping, no, or eVTOL. Let's call it eVTOL for your weekly shopping. That's a complete nonsense poll, but let's do it. Binky Bong bike, eVTOL, Palmer, Lucky's one, none. No, I would rather walk. I would rather walk, and both. No, let's leave it as this. Okay, so we have a poll. Hang on, how do I get rid of this? Okay. Yeah. So, Binky Bong bike, eVTOL, which is the Palmer Lucky's drone, and I would rather walk. Let me know what you think. There's a new poll in the chat or right below. Which one is your favorite? And let's get back to the Dubai Air Show. Okay, so how Dubai positioned itself as a global launchpad for the eVTOL era. The 2025 edition of the Dubai Air Show was the most advanced air mobility centric in its history, and it was the most advanced air mobility air show centered ever, with Dubai preparing for commercial air taxi operations in 2026, and we are literally months away. You could expect your eVTOLs flying first pilot flights, if you pardon the pun, in first quarter of 2026. So the event became a proving ground for manufacturers, vertiport developers, infrastructure partners, and regulators, showcasing their readiness. This year delivered the clearest signs yet that the United Arab Emirates intends to lead the world into the next chapter of electric vertical mobility. And look at this beautiful picture of EHang EH216. I love this picture. That's my favorite picture of the whole air show. I found it, funny enough, I found it this morning when I was compiling the newsletter. But it's a good one. It's a good one. So what we had in there, who was taking part? We had Joby Aviation, and they stole the show. First ever public Dubai demonstrations of the Joby S4 under the United Arab Emirates flight approvals. Multiple demo flights at Magam and at the air show flight line, signaling confidence in operational readiness. Showcase piloted operations aligning with United Arab Emirates planned certified air taxi launch in 2026. Significant presence with regulators and potential partners, making Joby the leading advanced air mobility highlight of Dubai Air Show. Not only they had this static model on the view, but they were also flying. And how about if I show you some videos from Joby directly? Joby, there was just video after video after video. Shut up, Alexa. Just video after video after video. Which one? Let's have a look at this one. Obviously, they weren't flying passengers, but the aircraft... was piloted. The aircraft was piloted, which is very important signal. Is this the one with flight or not? All right, so we don't have much of the flight footage. Let me just give you look at the stand. It's quite smart. A complete opposite of Archer. Archer chose the black sports vibe, and sort of sports car branding, labeling, whilst Joby they have clean and almost surgical cleanliness. But I want to show you the flight. Do we have the flight? Or any flight footage? Where is that? This is what happens when the events get busy, and you just can't catch up with it. Right, this is the aircraft. Peeking? No. Oh, there we go. There is the flight. This was actually before the show, I think. It was a test flight before the show, but I thought I would just show you this. There you go. And there she goes. How about that? Think of it. Few months, and you'll be able to fly one in Dubai. How about that? When you go on a holiday in Dubai, second and third quarter, you could be passengers flying this aircraft. And Mike, don't say you would rather walk. Right? Right. Very abusive. What? Hang on. Yeah, because Alexa, she always starts talking at me for whatever reason. I don't know why she's doing it. I don't like Alexa. I'm not happy with her anymore. Yeah, let's put it this way. If Alexa takes over, if Alexa AI takes over the world, I might be the first one to go, so Let's put it this way: if she's able to control anything more complex than a light in my bedroom and sort of somehow connect to my Spotify, yeah. So what we've got here, we got Binky Bong bike. Abby is using his fingers in a clumsy way. He's doing a lot of typos. Martyn says, yeah, some safety measures, sat on a rocket. What can go wrong? Exactly. No problem. A helmet and a leather suit. Yes. Safe as houses. Definitely. Safer than in junkyard, dog. I like my carpet rides better, Mike. It's more safer. Good. What can go wrong? Like Martyn says. Exactly. And the speeds, I mean, the speeds you can reach on this as well. It is say it's Palmer Lucky. It's the CEO of Underworld, Martyn. Palmer Lucky. I can do my shopping walk-in, thank you. Rather have the bike. Ganja likes the bike. Okay. I like all of them, says Mike. Close the damn pool and open another one, was flying shopping trolley. I remember the little nose that the Jetsons flying craft sound. Loved it. Noise that the Jetson. All right. Sorry, Vas, just being crazy as my usual. You are very abusive to Paul. I am, because she's not doing her job well. Yes, Mike. I thought that it was rather. She likes it that way. Yeah. She likes it. That's not my girlfriend, okay? That's this little speaker. Just for the record, yeah, before somebody sends this to the local authorities, that is Alexa, yeah? That's not... Look, I wake her up now. Alexa, turn the volume down to 3. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother her with more complex activities because she's been struggling. Yeah, that's not my girlfriend, just for the record. She is your friend. FS4235 says, I like Archer better. My wife does the same. Alexa starting talking without reason. Yeah, exactly. And mine's now suggesting me some stupid routines. All I want from her, just turn on the stupid lights in the bedroom and be quiet. And then she just, do you want me to set up a routine? I found a routine for you. 5:30, I can start playing Spotify, Fleetwood Mac for you. No, just turn the lights on. Yeah, so, DJA says, don't worry, Mike, Alexa will get her revenge. Yeah, exactly. He's doing online shopping. Yeah, more than likely. Yes, in my bedroom. I'm not reading this. She likes it this way, okay? You know what? We've got only the Lucasade members. Let me just quickly go through. This. We're gonna have a look at chats, and then I'm gonna wrap it up because this is getting out of control again. So Joby, they actually flew every day. They have their demo flight, piloted eVTOL flight. They were the only eVTOL. Martyn is crying. I've lost most of my tech. I ain't got a clue. I lost control of most of my tech. Alexa really wants you to turn the light off and get the serious stuff. Okay, so Joby Aviation were the only eVTOL manufacturer who were flying in there. It was expected. I spoke to some people in behind the scenes around the Paris Air Show, and it was expected that Dubai would be flying there, Archer would be flying there, Volocopter would be flying there, EHang would be flying there, Beta Technologies. and few Chinese startups, and it all materialized only into Joby's flights. Let's leave it at this. But it was supposed to be much bigger. It was supposed to be much more advanced air mobility and eVTOL focused. But kudos to Joby and congratulations. They definitely stole the show. We also had EHang on the static display. They had 2 of their aircraft in there. They had this passenger version, and they had the Jenny that just subscribed. Thank you very much. You just subscribed and joined on this mess, on this hot pile of. Okay, I love it. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, they had I think they had a firefighting version as well. Archer Aviation, they had only their static view. Obviously, Archer being Archer, very luxury sports brand energy. Very good presentation, static presentation as well. Unfortunately, they couldn't fly, but yeah, good quality. Vertical Aerospace were there, not with their aircraft, but they took part in one of the panel. Scaling advanced mobility, business models, public acceptance, and the economics. Michael Chevenka, 1, 2, 3, third from the right. Probably my favorite person within in Vertical Aerospace. He's the one who made the aircraft pretty much. So he was part of this panel, and the CEO Stuart Simpson was part of the panel as well. You can also see first from the left as Nikhil Goel from Archer Aviation, the chief commercial officer. EVE Air Mobility took part in the panels as well. They didn't show their aircraft. We also had Zuri. It's a Czech startup. It's a Czech company, believe it or not, who are developing and trying to manufacture their eVTOL as well. So I might be in touch with them soon. And there was a lot of Chinese companies and Chinese startups as well. I didn't cover all of them. Then there's what is important is the vertiport developers and infrastructure providers. We already have a sort of concept of what the vertiport structure, the network, is going to look like in the early days of the flying taxis in Dubai. And you can see the points: Dubai Marina, Palm, Jumeirah, and Al Maktoum International, together with Dubai International. So these will be the main hubs, and then obviously it will grow, it will develop as it goes and grows. Right. Anything else we can cover? We had, yeah. There's more. Look, that the newsletter is jam packed with all the news, all the information. We had news not connected to the Dubai Air Show, but they were announced through the Dubai Air Show. We have the helicopter company and Red Sea Global have agreement with both Archer and Joby to commence their operations in Saudi Arabia as well. So there's some more news for you in the newsletter. I will not go through it now. And then we had the sad news, the sad moment at the Dubai Air Show. The bitter taste to the end, which gave the bitter taste to the show at the end. We had a crash of one of the demo pilots of the Indian Air Force. Do we want to go through it? I will just leave it on the screen for now, because I want to talk about the markets, and I need to go shortly as well. I can't run the show for much longer, so I will leave this on the screen. You can pause it and get back to it, or you can get to it in the newsletter. There's the aircraft for you. As the rest of the story. I think this will have impact on the air shows going forward. Obviously sad news, very sad news. Sending our condolences to the family and friends and the team as well. So I will show you the footage. I will show you the footage though. I'll show you the footage. It's a bit distressing, so if you don't want to watch it, please don't, and come back in few minutes. There's no gore. It's just sad seeing the aircraft blowing up. Where are we? Where are we? Right, this is the one. So this was one of the first videos that came up. Hang on, let me show you the whole thing. Yeah, this is the actual impact, the actual crash. The cause is unclear at the moment. Everything is subject to investigation, but very sad. If you imagine there's a pilot in there, but also the pilot, whether it was technical failure, the pilot has done his best to keep the aircraft, to try to keep the aircraft away from the people. Just always, every single pilot does this. There's more footage here. I don't even want to comment on this. This is sad, and yeah. Do we have any more? Oh, that's me. Look. Right. Yeah, there's loads of videos. You must have seen some videos as well. Yeah, so it's just thought I would highlight this and bring it to you. Right, let's get back to the chat. Mr. Thibault says, Alexa, not talking to you anymore. She is offended. She might be, yeah. I turned it down in my living room. Martyn was enjoying it. I've lost control of most of my tech. Alexa really wants you to turn the lights off and get to the serious stuff, Vas. Good. Okay. So the show is in pieces again. Thank you, Mike, Martyn, and RB. Great job. We all need a good laugh, even with trading. Yeah, but just don't do it on my show. Yeah, at least one once. No, I love it. I love it. That's great. Right. Let's get. Can you believe I've got 1 Bitcoin? It's an experiment to see how I feel and how the audience feel about it. Well, I don't know how you are feeling about it, Martyn. I'm not feeling anything. I'm not feeling anything. I try to feel something, but I'm not. Look, I'm not in crypto. As long as you make money, I'm happy for you. I don't know. How do you feel, Martyn? Let us know. Well, no doubt Martyn will be live telling us how he's feeling. Bloody Mary, too much alcohol for BLA, says Zach. Yes. Right, let's get back to the eVTOL markets. Hang on. Well, let me get rid of this. Right. So, what does it mean? What's been going on, and what does it mean? We know that there has been a correction. What was it? 5-6%, maybe a bit more in certain markets, certain global markets. The eVTOL market has taken a good hit. And I'm saying a good hit because it's a good moment for me as an investor when I can start buying again. I hope it stays till the end of the year when I have more disposal cash and that I could invest. I'm not sure this is going to stay unless we enter a bear market or we have a massive crash or longer correction. For now, it looks like we might recover after a week or two. But this is a great buying opportunity because all the fundamentals are there. Please, for me, all the fundamentals are there. The companies have been achieving their milestones. Most of them have been on the track. Some of them, like Archer, are now compensating their delays through their defense sector as well. There's more defense news from Archer I'll be talking about next week. So I think this is great buying opportunity. Again, can this go lower? Yes, this can go lower. But perhaps don't go all in. But this is great buying opportunity. If I zoom out, let's have a look at a 3-month chart. If I zoom out and you look at, what was it? End of October, Joby was almost for $20. Where are we now? 13. And I still predict a big rally. I need to see next few weeks how the market is going to develop. I need to see next few weeks. But I gave you some price predictions. I need to revisit this. But I can still see a big rally. First quarter of next year, I can see a big rally in the eVTOL market. And if you can buy Joby for $13, look at the previous high, the recent high, $20. Even if you are more conservative and if you are more not as bullish, you have next resistance about $17. Look at that. Just saying. Archer, the same. Archer took a big hit because they actually have been sued by Joby for intellectual property theft. I'll be looking into this next week as well. I need to go through the filing. I've got access to the filing. I need to go through it. I will have a look. Am I echoing? I can hear myself from the monitor. I'm echoing. I'll be looking into this next week as well. Okay, sorry. I could hear. I've got my mobile phone in front of me, like a monitor, and I can hear myself back. And I thought I was echoing. Archer took big hit on this, and I would not be surprised if Archer goes below 7. If we go to 650 and maybe slightly lower. I don't think Archer will hit 5, but I think Archer can go a bit lower. So Archer took a big hit with that. Court filing. Again, I need to go through it myself. I don't want to make any opinion. I don't want to jump into any conclusions. I will bring you the news next week. I'll bring you a special on that next week. So Archer has been facing some headwinds. They have not been delivering their promises, which, again, I mean, if you think of Archer are developing an aircraft, which for one has a pilot, live pilot in the cockpit, and this aircraft is supposed to fly passengers. Do you want to rush this? Do you want to rush this just to prove that you can fly and you can keep to your promises? No. This is the best thing Archer have been doing. They are not comfortable with performance of the aircraft. They are not comfortable with the safety measures. They are not 100% confident. Don't fly it, because the last thing you want is to rush your aircraft to get it test flying, and then you have an accident. That's the worst thing you want. I think Archer are doing the right thing. Investors, I mean, the true investors, institutions have been raising their stakes. Idiots on X and Reddit, they will be always shouting. They would rather see the pilot dying or whatever, just to get their shares up, and they'll be making money overnight. They'll be rich overnight. No, this is not the investor value. This is not what the company is supposed to be doing. The company is to make sure they are developing and delivering and operating safe and sound aircraft. So I don't think this is a bad thing. I'd rather see them being delayed, because Archer are not relying only on their aircraft. They have their defense branch as well, which now will be generating revenue to them, and they also have more going on in the background. Vertical aerospace. The company has announced literally the 2 biggest news of this year. Last week and the week before. They commenced, and I will show you the video. I didn't show you the video last time. I'll show you the video now. Let me just turn the heater on. My feet are getting a bit cold, if you pardon the pun. Let me show you this video. Vertical Aerospace have commenced their, and again, big credit to YDM Aviation, Colin Norwood. Vertical Aerospace have commenced their hang on, bear with me, I don't know which one that is. Their phase 4 of their piloted test flights. I'll show you this. In the meantime, they have commenced their final phase of their piloted test flights. What does it mean? Well, that means they are the second eVTOL manufacturer who's flying piloted full transition flights. They haven't flown the full transition yet, but it's got certain stages, and I will actually show you this as well. Vertical. I'm just doing work in the background. Don't ignore me talking over this footage. It's just a B-roll for you. They shared the stages of. There we go. That's the post. So this beautiful aircraft is now getting ready to fly the full transition. The full transition maneuver, when it takes off as a helicopter, the rotors in the front tilt forward, and the aircraft is flying as a fixed wing aircraft. And this is from Vertical Aerospace. So you have, in the span of few weeks, this is the whole phase 4 campaign. So piloted transition begins at with a profile 1. It's 3 flights, speed expansion from thrust-borne to 60 knots. Tilt system acts in the first half of rotation from vertical to horizontal. And I will actually show you what they have been doing as well. They have this modified fire truck, and they are testing how the rotor acts under speed. Hang on, let me give you this. So they are testing how the rotor acts under certain angle, under certain speed, under certain tilt, when the fans are open or closed, and they are gathering the valuable data they cannot gather, or this is more efficient way. By the way, Martin, can you see the probe at the front of the truck as well? This truck has got a probe as well. That's for the speed, for the airspeed. So they are testing. This is more efficient than obviously running their aircraft up and down the runway, which they have been doing as well. But this is one of the phases of the test flight build up. Then we have 2 flights: conventional takeoff and decelerate from wingborne, deploy rear props, and then restow props. Land conventionally. So we will see this very shortly. Again, testing how the aft props act when you stow them and when you open them. Then you have 2 flights in profile 3: take off conventionally, transition to thrust-borne landing, include rolling, landing, and hover landing. And then you have the opposite end of it: take off vertically, transition to wingborne, and land conventionally. So first, you take off as a fixed-wing aircraft, and then you land as a helicopter. The second will be take off as a helicopter and fly and land as a fixed-wing aircraft. And then Profile 5, that will be probably completed through December, when you have the full takeoff vertically, horizontal transition, and landing vertically as well. Once they complete this, this will be the massive catalyst for the stock, I think. Unless we are in a massive bear market, this will have reaction on the stock. So they announced commencement of this phase a couple of weeks ago. They also announced their certification phase commencement as well. So literally the two biggest news of the year, they announced in the span of 2 weeks, and the stock keeps crashing. To me, I'm happy. I'm happy as a pig because I can buy more. I can buy more for better prices. 10th of November. 10th of December. 2 weeks away. 3 weeks away. Big event as well. Vertical Aerospace are unveiling their certification aircraft. Their sort of final version of the aircraft. I don't want to say anything yet. I wanna leave this as a big announcement on the main show, but you know, we might be there. We might be there on the event. I'm not gonna say anymore. So Vertical Aerospace, yeah, I think it's a great buying opportunity. It can go lower if we hit bear market. We've been through this. We've been through this early in the year. In April, we were below $3. We were below $3. But if you've bought Vertical Aerospace shares, and you have been through all these couple of months, and then would you be selling now? If you can see the turning point in weeks, would you be selling now? That would be a bit silly. So me personally, I'm holding. I'm now looking into options, which I can sort of don't want to exercise. Well, I don't say if I want to exercise some options, but I'll be looking at some option trading as well, just to gain my, just to amplify my yields. That's how bullish I am. EHang is not doing very well. On Wednesday, I'm covering EHang earnings call, and I want to see what is going on because we broke this trend line. I don't really know what's going on with EHang. I can't comment, but you can see the downtrend. Currently $14. We were hitting what, $13.70, $13.80. Horizon Aircraft. I was expecting 150 would be the support, but it fell through to $1. What was it? $1.14 or something. Unless we can see some good news coming from Horizon Aircraft, I don't think this will bounce back off. I would probably wait. This can go lower. This can go around $1 again, as it was a few months ago. If I go back, if I go back to June of this year, we had some good news. We had some catalyst. We're sort of bouncing from $1.30, $1.20. Then we had the massive rally. That was around the time we had Brandon on our show as well. And then it's been declining. The sentiment is cooling off. We need more catalyst. We need more, excuse me, we need more news. So that's Horizon Aircraft. Eve Air Mobility been going sideways. Actually broken through this falling wedge pattern. This could be just a freak out. Eve Air Mobility should be announcing their test flight prototype in next couple of few weeks. They said December. So if they announce the aircraft, that could be a good catalyst. That could be a nice breakthrough. And that could be a nice trigger point of a nice rally as well. And Beta Technologies was well surprised because I was hoping Beta would be holding around $30. What am I doing with the chart? Let me zoom in. Sorry, I do apologize for that. Beta Technologies, they opened their first trading day was Tuesday, 4th of November. So they have been on the market, publicly trading only for 3 weeks. They hit all-time high at $39. Was it $39.30 or something? And then they hit it again. They hit a high again at 37. What was it? 37.80, 37.90. And since it's been declining. So I'm waiting now if I want to buy any Beta shares. But again, we have great buying opportunities for the whole eVTOL market. Just saying. It's not financial advice. I would still wait. I bought some shares on Friday. My girlfriend bought some shares through me. on Friday as well. Just because I can see an easy bounce back. If you look at, let's have a look at the tariff wars. Let's have a look at April. No, let's have a look at April. Where are we? What's going on? Sorry, what am I doing? Right, let's have a look at April. Where are we? The bottom of the tariff wars. April. Joby, below $5. Hit below $5 level. And then you can see the build up. And that's only a couple of months. And we were, look at it, 5. And we were as high as $9. And then we had another high at $10. Another high, $11. And then we had this massive pump and rally. Same as the carry trade. Back in November, end of October and November. Joby, $3. And then you could see that Christmas rally. And Joby was all the way up to 11. I made so much money. I made so much money last year on that Christmas run. And this can be even amplified higher. Yes, we are not buying Archer for $2, $2.60, $2.70. We are buying Archer now for $7, but look at this. This is going higher and higher. You can see the trend. You can see the trend in there. And actually, this could be a nice parallel channel. Whether it's going to break through this pattern or not, I don't know. Nobody knows, but you can see the trend. We have higher highs all the time, and the lows are higher and higher as well. So even if this crashes, could be great opportunity for a nice run. Vertical is very volatile. Yeah, I've just told you about vertical, but Joby, Archer, yeah, I bought few shares. I bought as much as I could on Friday. Sorry, on Thursday. Thursday or Friday? Friday, yeah, yesterday. I bought, and my girlfriend bought some shares through me as well, just because I can see an easy trade in and out, if nothing. So I hope that helped you. Let me know what you think. I'll come back to the chat. I could see some comments coming from you. And we're gonna wrap it up. Right, Mike has gone. We've lost Mike. So Mike came in, broke the show, and then he effed off. What we got here? Okay. No echo. Okay, thank you. I thought I could hear myself echoing. Zach, what's up? I hear eVTOL, Joby, and Archer had some issues of copying one from the other. Yes, Zach. Joby have filed a lawsuit against Archer. I need to look into that over the weekend. I have access to the file. I want to look into that. I don't want to jump into any conclusions. I don't want to be echoing other people's opinions. I want to see it myself, and I will be talking about it next week. It's written vase up. Don't drink and fly. Yeah, don't drink and fly. What was it, Martyn? What was it, Zach used to say? Why to drink and drive if you can? What was it, Zach? You used to say, why would you drink and drive if you could something and fly? I don't remember now. Brian is here. Thank you for joining. Heat your feet, world. That's great. Oh, Zach, I forgot. I got the best birthday present. I got the best birthday present ever from Zach, and I completely forgot about it. So it wasn't as good, obviously, because otherwise I wouldn't have forgotten. No, it was great. Bear with me. I will answer your questions and I will show you something exclusive. I was blown away. Thibaut says, why has vertical aerospace stock dumped so much despite their advancements? And why is the market cap not closer to go Archers? Because they have completely different business strategy. it's a long story with vertical. It's not only one sentence answer. On the other hand, there's been strong support on vertical as well, because the eVTOL market has been crashing, and vertical has not been crashing 20-30% as the other stocks. So yeah, just I will talk about it through the week. I want to do some update on vertical as well, so I will talk about it through the week, if you don't mind. Mike is on the chopper. Sorry guys, I have to go since I broke the show again. Forgive me again. See you, Mike. Well, you're not here anymore, are you? One big beautiful Bitcoin for Martyn. Yes. Mike, don't take off with your carpet. Ding it on. I believe I can fly. You joined me last eVTOL show, didn't you? I do remember you. I'll get you a vacuum machine to clean your carpet. All I want for Christmas, some XRP. Don't drink and drive if you can smoke and fly. Yes, that's it, Zach. Right. Don't go anywhere. I'll show you my biggest birthday surprise. You know, I've got my little all my stuff from my eVTOL shows and shows. I've been to 2 so far, but I've got all the stuff. Sorry, air shows. I've got all the stuff. I just put it all in one box. Let me do this. I've put it all in one box. Yeah, so it's my little toy box. So because I'm currently rebuilding my studio, as well as Martyn and Sensei, so we are getting ready for season 5. So I've got some covered in dust. I've got some materials from the Paris Air Show, if you will. I've got the Royal International Air Tattoo. Oh, I've never colored this. Look. I'm doing this tonight. I'm gonna be coloring. Look. I'm gonna be coloring tonight. Yeah, so there's the Royal International Air Tattoo. More stuff. I've got this is a memory for my short meetup and engagement with Amprius Technologies as well. It's never materialized because the people I spoke to, Amprius Technologies, I've been talking to the company. We were going to bring them on the show, and I spoke to them. They had external people dealing with their investor relations, and by the time we came to the materialization, those people have gone. I just know. So yeah, I'm trying to reach out to them again. This was my most recent one in London. Drones, advanced air mobility. That's where I met up with Amprius Technologies as well. There was some good panels, good presentations as well, and seminars, whatever, presentations. But what I want to show you, obviously I've got my vertical aerospace stuff. That's my baseball cap with the original label. That's how I cherish it. Yeah. I've got oh, bear with me. I've got the V-22 Osprey, the VTOL aircraft, which has lost its rotor somewhere. Oh, there it is. They are amazing. If you hear them flying overhead, they are amazing. I've got my 4-year celebratory mug as well. It's the first mug ever the three faces of the show were together. Is James here? James is not here. We got something from James as well. As the Paris Air Show special edition mug. Got vertical aerospace pin, badge, whatever. And finally, right, I've got this vertical aerospace original patch. This is original, yeah? It's got Velcro. This is the original patch, mission patch the pilots have on their jumpsuit. And I got a present. I got a parcel from Mr. Zach Zeit. Because we know he visited the Salinas Airport and the California International Air Show. And he brought us some exclusive and great footage from the show as well. And he also not only brought us footage, he also brought me some nice presents. So these are stickers. Can you see it? Yes. So these are stickers from Joby. More stickers from Joby. I love it. And there's a patch as well from Joby. And also I got a t-shirt, Archer, and it's funny enough, I didn't realize that American medium is European large for whatever reason, but it fits perfectly. So thank you very much, Zach. I loved it. That was my best ever birthday present. Thank you very much, Zach. I'm very grateful. When we meet up, we're gonna get rallied together. So that was it. I almost forgot. So thank you very much for joining me. Thank you, Zach, for your surprise. I will wrap it up and I will see you through the week with more eVTOL news. And hopefully we'll see you soon with the season 5 kicking off. It won't be long. It will be days. It'll be days. Is it going to be next week? Is it going to be on Monday? Is it going to be on Tuesday? Is it going to be on Wednesday? Is it going to be this week? Is it going to be next week? You don't know. There's only one way to find out. Stand by, stay tuned, take care of yourselves and each other.